In our culture, we're taught that influence is a wrestling match. We think the person who wins is the one who speaks the loudest, pushes the hardest, and puts their name on every slide. But for the INFJ, that kind of power feels heavy. It feels crude, and frankly, it's inefficient. Have you ever noticed that the most powerful person in a room isn't always the one at the head of the table? Sometimes it's the person sitting to the side, listening, who says three sentences at the end of the meeting that change the entire trajectory of the company. Today, we are entering the world of the tactician. I'm going to show you how to use your introverted intuition to master indirect influence. I'm going to teach you how to move the world without it ever feeling your hand on its shoulder. History is full of people called l'éminence grise, the Grey Eminence. These were the advisors, the monks, and the strategists who held no official title but dictated the fate of empires. As an INFJ, this is your natural habitat. Your extroverted feeling, FE, allows you to read the social weather. You know who is insecure, who is ambitious, and who is looking for a leader. When you try to lead directly, you trigger people's ego defenses. But when you lead indirectly, you bypass those defenses entirely. You aren't pushing a car, you are simply adjusting the GPS while they drive. The greatest obstacle to an INFJ's vision is other people's egos. When you say, I have a great idea, we should do X, the other person's brain often hears, I am smarter than you, do what I say. The tactician uses the Socratic pivot. Instead of providing the answer, you provide the question that leads them to the answer you already have. The direct approach, we need to change our marketing strategy to be more authentic. Resistance ensues. The tactical approach, I was looking at the data and I wonder, if we moved toward a more authentic style, would that solve the trust issue we've been seeing? What do you think? By letting them discover your idea, they become the owner of it. They will fight for that idea now because it's theirs. You get the result, they get the credit. For a sovereign INFJ, this is a fair trade. Here is the tension. Part of you wants the recognition. You've been the hidden genius for so long that you're tired of other people getting the applause for your insights. You feel like a ghost in the machine. But here is the sovereign truth. Credit is a distraction. The more you seek credit, the more resistance you create. The less you care about credit, the more power you actually have. In a moment, I'm going to show you how to build reference power, the kind of authority that makes people seek your counsel before they make any move, giving you total control without the target on your back. In social psychology, there are 5 bases of power. Most people rely on legitimate power, a title, or coercive power, fear. The INFJ tactician relies on referent power. Reference power comes from being the person everyone refers to. It is built on discretion. You don't gossip. You are a black hole for secrets. Predictability. You are the calmest person in the room. Synthesis. You hear everyone's conflicting opinions and find the one truth that unites them. When you master reference power, you don't have to ask for influence. People will bring it to you. They will come to your office or pull you aside in the hallway and ask, what do you think about this? That is the moment of maximum leverage. This week, practice the 3 pillars of indirect influence. The listen first mandate. In every conversation, be the last one to give your opinion. Let the other person exhaust their ego first. Once they've felt heard, they are psychologically open to your influence. The planting seed. Identify one goal you want to achieve at work or in a relationship. Instead of stating it, ask a curiosity-based question to the decision maker that leads toward that goal. The silent support. If someone else suggests a version of your idea, support them enthusiastically. Become the kingmaker. The person you help will become your unwitting ally in the future. The loudest person in the room is a target. The quietest person in the room is a mystery. You don't need to stand on a stage to change the world. You just need to know which strings to pull. Influence isn't about dominance. It's about alignment. Be the whisper that changes the wind.